lose all the way. But that vacuum will be filled, very likely by private operators, if public planning doesn't step in and ensure that there's a plan to build for growth. So I haven't yet seen satisfactory expansion planning, but it better happen fast.
And if it doesn't, if we don't get this right, again, we heard it from Sherry and Hannah, but from your perspective, what's at stake here?
Well, we can draw some cautionary lessons from Quebec. A few years in, with low-cost childcare, when there wasn't sufficient capital and funding and support to plan for growth and ensure equitable access, we saw a boom in growth of commercial programs, and I think that risks a whole other dynamic that we don't want to see for children and families.
And in the meantime, parents like Sherry and Hannah are up against the clock.
Yeah, the urgency of now.
Susan, good to talk to you about this. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Matt.
Susan Prentice is the Duff Roblin Professor of Government at the University of Manitoba. She specializes in childcare policy. Would love to know how this is impacting you. What are you up against in finding childcare? What difference would $10 a day childcare make for you? Maybe it's made a difference already, and if not, what have you been doing to try to find affordable childcare? Email us, thecurrent@cbc.ca. You're listening to The Current Review on CBC Radio 1. My name's Matt Galloway.
I want to acknowledge that the roots of our contemporary association run deep into the most painful period of our history. I cannot describe the depths of my personal sorrow at the suffering of so many, as I continue to deepen my own understanding of slavery's enduring impact.
That was King Charles III speaking at a Commonwealth meeting in Rwanda last year when he was still prince. For years, historians and advocates have been calling for transparency from the British royal family about its role in the slave trade. And now, for the first time, Buckingham Palace has granted researchers at the University of Manchester full access to the Royal Archives and the Royal Collection in support of their research. Trevor Bernard is an historian who researches slavery. Although he's not directly involved in this particular project, he is director of the Wilberforce Institute for the Study of Slavery and Emancipation at the University of Hull. You called this a big moment for the palace and for the country. How so?
Well, I think it's very important. It's a very important, very welcome development from a royal family. It's a very welcome development because it's clear, as you could tell from that clip, is that the royal family is on a journey of personal understanding of not only slavery is connected to Britain and to its empire, and therefore to the Commonwealth, but also to its particular family. And we've seen, I think, from what the royal family is doing now in its very positive response to